And let me give you a habitation, a habit. In other words, your environment in which you dwell, an awareness, a continual awareness of all that is good and lovely. So if I might give you a contrast for a moment, you're not looking for criticism or negativity or what's wrong with the world or anything else. On the contrary, you abide in a habit of being aware of, conscious of, all that is good and lovely. Whatsoever's good and lovely, think on these things. That is your habitation, your habit, the place you dwell. It is your state of being. That's where I find you. I find the loveliness of you where you dwell, constantly returning to, having been out into the world. You're drawn to all that is good and lovely. And that's where your awareness dwells from time to time to time. Whatsoever is good and lovely, think on these things. It is your vision and imagination, so to speak, of God, your God. And it is your practice, your regular review, your prayer, in fact. Our Heavenly Dad, thank you for all your love. Our Heavenly Dad, thank you for all your love. Our Heavenly Dad, thank you for all your love. You see, we think we are the body or we dwell in the body, but this is not so. We have come into an awareness of the confines of being in the body, but our true self is spirit. We are not spatially located. We can choose to be spatially anywhere at any point in time without travel restrictions of time and distance. But we choose for the purpose of this life to be located narrowly in the body and where the body is. But the reality is not that. The reality is we are spirit. And we dwell, our habitation is the garden, the beautiful place. Not the wild chaos beyond, which they call the universe. Outside the garden, the place of good and evil. We may venture out there from time to time. In other words, return narrowly to the body and experience such universe. But our home is in the garden, where we express our unlimited joy in all the goodness of God and His family, His fantastic heavenly host. And we do for the purpose of the body, the physical life, venture out of the garden into this, what people call daily living. But at night we return home to the garden. And the reality is, if I may put it in picture terms, that the true daylight is when we're in the garden, not when we're out there in the earth daytime, going through our daily round. Become conscious of the fact that you are spirit, eternal, child of God, and all that means. Child of our Heavenly Father, unutterably wonderful. From the world's point of view, unmanifest, but not from your point of view. For you abide in the garden. Whatsoever is good and lovely, you are aware of these things. Bless you. Do you see it? It turns it on its head. It's not that I'm translated out of the body, transcend. That's my true abode. My temporary abode is the body. And I come into it because I'm sent. We're sent. Read John 17. We're sent into the world to tell them that God is their Heavenly Dad and loves them, and that they have life eternal, and they come to want and realize that their dad is their God. Their Heavenly Dad is their God and loves them to bits. Okay, very okay in fact. Bless you. Thank you, Dad.